Als ich wieder komm, dann Bergin cool. Tulpen ui Amsterdam. سلام. به ولاگ دیگه خوش اومدین. من شادی هستم. ایشون حتی هستش. و با یه برنامه هیجان انگیز دیگه در خدمت شما خواهیم بود. بچه‌ها امروز ما در آمستردام میخوایم بریم کارخانه آبجوسازی هینکن. آیا این هیجان انگیز نیست؟ اولین کارخانه‌ای که هینکن اصلا شروع کرده به کار یه جاییه توی همین وسط شهر آمستردام. خیلی جالبه که ما میخوایم بریم اونجا رو ببینیم. 1.5 ساعت تور داره که راجع به تاریخ آبجوی هینکن و چه موادی استفاده میشه و این چیزها توضیح میده. میخوایم بریم با هم دیگه اونجا رو ببینیم. پس بریم که چیکار کنیم؟ یه سری آبجو بخوریم و با تاریخش آشنا شیم. تا بعد. آقا ما فکر کردیم که وینه که آب و هواش بده، ولی الان چله تابستون، هوا بارونی، تاریک، ببینین کاپشن تنمونه. در حالی که ما پیروز از وین اومدیم، وین هوا آفتابی مثلا 25 درجه اینا قشنگ مناسب بود. Welcome to the home of هینکن. آیا با مزه نیست که داریم وارد جایی که هینکن به دنیا آمده میشه؟ که حالا این همه بطری با هم ندیده بودم. So we have 2 tickets. Thank you. There you go. این ساختمونیه که ما الان توشیم.
First of all, welcome to the Heineken experience. This is a self-guided tour. It takes 90 minutes around. So if you want to take your time and enjoy everything, I do recommend to do that. Stop, listen to my colleagues. They will tell you all about the Heineken history. So I do recommend for you guys to stop and listen throughout the tour. But it's your pace, your time. If you want to run for your beer, you can do that.
This brewery was active for over 100 years, right? Now, how you can tell we're in a brewery, you see these things. One of them is open over there. Those are silos, and there's 32 of them in the building. It's where the ingredients used to be stored. One of them is 4 days of brewing. It's 20 meters of concrete. Now, we started in 1864 already. Our founding father is Gerard Adrian Heineken with the lovely Dutch He bought his first brewery in 64 and made just enough money to start building this place in 1867. And since that year, we've been open until 1988 right here. So for over 100 years, we brewed the beer right here. There is a lot of stuff for me to tell you how we grew to the size now, because back in the day it was, just this place, people lived on site as well. Part of the story is this little medal. It doesn't look like much, but actually, if you get a bottle of Heineken in the city and you turn it around, it will be on the bottle, and it's been on every single bottle produced since 1875. The reason is because back in the day, when we were still a small brewery, there wasn't social media or influencers to promote a product like this. And we got this medal, Médaille d'Or, we got it in Paris in 1975. And it was such a big achievement, gave us so much publicity that we decided to put it on every bottle. We were very proud of it. And on my right is one of the first Heineken bottles ever. And there's 2 things about it. First of all, it has this cap, kind of like when your grandma gives you food and you have the jar, it opens like this as well. That's because we bottled by hand. So there's a bottling machine right over there. You can check it out later as well. It took a lot of time, of course. It took, we could only bottle 7,000-8,000 bottles per day because it was actually people doing it. And that's as much as 1 bar can sell on a good day in Amsterdam. It's really not a lot. But to give you an idea of how much we grew since then, nowadays, in the biggest brewery we have in Zoeterwoude, we bottle 770,000 bottles every single hour. So it's a huge jump, I would say, over the last 100 years. The second thing you can notice is that the bottle is green, which now to you is obvious, but back in the day, it was basically a marketing trick that Heineken did. It was to basically be different from other brands. And it worked so well that we stuck with it. Now everything you see green, you think of Heineken oftentimes, or the opposite. Well, that was just the man himself who decided to make the bottles green. So it was a long time ago. Now it's not only medals and colors that gave us all the growth we had, it's also world history that helped us a bit. For example, any of you are from the USA? You guys maybe know, so alcohol for 13 years there was completely prohibited, right? There was prohibition, all alcohol was illegal. It was a very dark time, especially if you were still attending college. But in general, it was a genuinely bad sign for the nation. And so Roosevelt in 1933, he lifted the ban, got rid of it. Now Heineken shipped himself to the US before the ban was even lifted, right? So when the rumor was going around, he got himself on a ship with loads of Heineken beer, went to the US, and it took a lot of time back in the day. So he arrived 2 days after the bill was passed. And it made us the first importer into the US, and we still remain the biggest. The beers today you're gonna have are the freshest you can ever get. They are 1 day old. They come straight from the brewery. So enjoy the tour, enjoy the beers, and yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for listening, guys.
made out of water, so it's very healthy. The water gets purified in a process called reverse osmosis, and then we add barley. The barley is malted in the water, right? And then it will eventually release sugars, and we call the mixture wort. What the barley will also do is give your beer a golden color. And the hops are also very important, because that sweetness in the barley will be powered by the hops, which give it a bitter flavor. And it will also give your beer a protective foam head that will prevent any bubbles from exiting or escaping. Finally, the phenol unfertilized part also has a natural preservative called lupulin that will extend the shelf life of your beer for about 11 months. And finally, the Heineken yeast, beautiful yeast, is like pattern. It will eat the sugars of the barley and produce carbon dioxide bubbles. Yes. And alcohol. Yes. As a result, but it will also give your beer a fruity aroma. After 28 days, you have beer! Yay!
جالبه. آره دیدم. عمیقه قشنگ. میبینی چه بزرگه؟ اینا جوه نه؟
آره.
ببین میچسبونی. نمیاد.
برعکس.
خورد میکنه میریزه.
This is the brew you ride. And as the name might suggest, we're gonna brew you in a ride. So you guys get to become the beer. Because to drink the beer, you need to experience how it is to be a beer. So that's gonna be fun, right? In the first room here, we are gonna turn you to the beer. We're gonna mix you the 4 Heineken ingredients, the 5th being you guys. The 4 Heineken ingredients: water, barley, hops, and the Heineken yeast. After that, when you have become the beer, we're gonna follow you up. We're gonna put you in a nice green glass Heineken suit.
Amsterdam.
yeast converts the sugar into carbon dioxide, alcohol, and a fruity flavor. You have interest into fresh Heineken beer, and now you are ready to be bottled. Good luck.
I swear it's nothing like Squid Games. It's totally safe.
However, if you do understand me, all the way over here, guys. Yes. I know that today, before we can do anything with this beer, we want to establish eye contact with your beer. Okay? I see people looking at me. That's wrong. We got way more beautiful things going on in that glass. Now, once you establish eye contact, you're going to say something from the bottom of your heart. You're going to say, I love you! Ladies and gents, this is not Tinder, okay? It's not Skype, okay? It's not your one-night stand, right? It's your Heineken. It's got feelings for you. You got feelings for it. You know, it's very, very dangerous and stuff like that. It's a safe space. You can enjoy yourself just being emotional for a little bit. I love you!
I love you!
Okay, you need some alcohol. I feel it. It's okay. Now, for some of you, you might look at the beer and you're like, there's a thick foam layer on the top. What is that doing there? Take a look underneath it. There's got to be one reason over there. What do you see? What are bubbles to your beer? What does it mean if there's no bubbles? If the bubbles can go away, they'll go flat sooner. The second reason is more important. What does it tell you if someone is trying to give you a beer where there's no foam on the top? There's totally no foam left, only beer in the glass. What is wrong with that beer? It's not fresh. Thank you. Love you already. So, the foam layer is there for an indicator. It indicates how fresh the beer is. No foam layer, old beer, probably gone flat. Now, if you tell me that you like beer like that, I gotta kick you in the teeth because that's not how you drink beer. Beer is carbonated. It's made for you to enjoy it with the carbonation.
اینجا میتونین که خودتون بطری آبجو رو چیز کنین دیگه، دیزاین کنین که میتونین شیشه‌ش رو اینجوری انتخاب کنین، یعنی یکی از این سه نوع. بعد ببینیم اینجا شادی داره چیکار میکنه.
ببین چه بامزه است. بین این سه تا میتونین انتخاب کنین، مثلا اینو. البته میدونی من فکر کنم این جزء اولین دیزایناش بوده.
آره.
الان دیگه این شکلی شده به نظر می آشناست. مثلا میزنی این رو، اسمتون می‌نویسی، ببین اسمتون زیر میاد اینجوری. 7.5 یورو میدین، یه دونه آبجویی که توشم پره اسمتم نوشته میده بهت. آخه اینجا میتونی انتخاب کنی که کدومو میخوای. خیلی بامزه است. اینجا میتونین کاراوکه کنین، آواز بخونین. آها، اینجا دوچرخه سوار میشین، بعد پاکه میزنی کاراوکه شروع میشه، میتونی بخونی. پا بزن، پا بزن، پا بزن. ای با چه سخته دوچرخه است. ای مایی وای خواهر. آهنگش خون. از دل کم دستوری کیو tulpen i Amsterdam kommt in voor you tulpen uit Amsterdam als ik wieder kom dan bergin koe tulpen uit Amsterdam. خب با همون بیسیار ورودی که دادیم میتونین 2 تا آبجو اینجا بخورین، 2 تا آبجو رایگان بهتون میدن. بعد الان ببینین چه بامزه است، انگار اومدیم دیسکو. قشنگ اومدیم بار هینکن. ببینین آبجویی که بهمون میدن و خودمون میریزیم. آقا بهمون توضیح میده چی کار باید بکنیم و خودمون میریزیم. حالا من و عطا میخوایم با هم دیگه ببینیم کی بهتر آبجو میریزه. من برنده میشم. معلومه من برنده میشم.
معلومه منم.
حالا میبینیم. شاپش اینجا لیوان‌های مختلف داره، می‌بینین لیوان‌های اینطوری داره، آبجوخوری سینی داره، سینیش با مزه است. بطری‌ها رو چه گنده است. چی داره؟ ولی لیواناش قشنگه آدم داشته باشه. برداریم؟ اینه بچه. ببین خیلی خوبه، 3 تاش 12 یورو، یعنی دونه 4 یورو، خیلی منطقیه.
اینا رو مجانی به چیزا میدن دیگه، رستوران ها اینا میدن.
فکر کنم ماشی ظرفشویی نشه گذاشت، رنگش بره. بچه‌ها واقعا به نظرم میارزه وقتی آمستردام اومدین حتما هینکن اکسپریانس رو برین. چقدر دادیم؟ 20 یورو، 22 یورو، بیشتر ندادیم. 23 یورو ورودیشه، ولی 3 تا آبجو میخورین. اگه خوب آبجو رو بریزین و توی بازی برنده بشین یه آبجو مجانی هم بهتون میدن که همونجور که دیدین عطا برنده شد. ولی واقعا تنها چیزی که من ناراحتم کرد این بود که ما الان باید بریم موزه ونگوک و من خیلی دلم میخواست که بیشتر وقت داشتیم که اونجا بیشتر میتونستیم بمونیم و ما متاسفانه بعد زود میومدیم بیرون دیگه. ولی حتما بهتون پیشنهاد میدم اگه آمستردام اومدین یه 4 ساعت یا حداقل واسه هینکن اکسپریانس کنار بذارین و حتما هم برین. حتما نباید آبجو خور باشین یا آبجو دوست داشته باشین. من اصلا آبجو دوست ندارم، ولی بازم تجربه جالبی بود برام. خلاصه این بود فیلم امروز ما. امیدوارم خوشتون اومده باشه. کامنت یادتون نره. هوا دوباره بارون گرفت. مرسی فیلمامو نگاه میکنین، لایک کنین، کامنت، سابسکرایب کنین، عضو کانال شین. شب و روز خوبی داشته باشین. خداحافظ.